Now let us see how we can execute a simple microprocessor program on this kit. Let's switch on the microprocessor kit. I have switched on it. See, the moment the power supply is on, there are 3 LEDs at the top right side are glowing. One is related to plus 5 volt, another one is related to 12 volts, another one related to ground. What is the purpose of these LEDs? When the LEDs are not glowing, which means that there is a problem in this power supply to this hardware kit. Okay. See, the LED 7-segment LED display by default glowing with a notation where -ESA85. The developer defaulted the glowing of 7-segment display as this. ESA is company name and 85 represents 8085 microprocessor. Here I would like to show the example which adds 2 values and stores the result in a given memory location. This is the program which is written based on the immediate addressing mode. If you see the first line, it moves the value of 32 into accumulator. Second line, the value of A0 moved to B register. Third line, the value of B, the value stored in B is added to the value in the accumulator. Then the result which is available in accumulator is stored in F000 memory location, and the last one is RST1 which halts the program. Here you may also be using halt command. And as I was telling during demonstration of simulator, we can store any memory locations of our choice in order to store the program, the opcodes of the program in specific, and we may also choose a different memory location to store the output data values, so that there won't be any overlap between the opcodes of the program and the results obtained through the program. Here the program I would like to store from 8000H memory location, and the second column given is with the opcodes corresponding to the program which is written in third column. The corresponding opcodes based on 3 byte, 2 byte, 1 byte instruction which you have studied in class. Now let me enter the code and execute and show the operation of this kit. Before starting any execution, first we need to enter the opcodes into the memory location of the kit. Here I am starting from 8000H to store the program. Hence, if you see, there are two keys here. One is exam register, another one is exam memory, which means that by clicking those buttons, you can see the contents of the specific memory location or contents of the specific register. In simulator also we have seen the simulator offers different features where you can see the contents of memory location as well as contents of the registers as well as flag registers. Let us say I want to see the contents which are available in F00H. Then I click exam memory, then enter F000 F000. Then the address is visible here. Then I click next here, next. There is a value 07 is already there. Similarly, of any choice, if you want to see any other memory location, we need to go for reset here before checking the next operation, reset. Again, exam memory, let's say 8000. 3 is already there. Also, if you want to see, let us say any register, let's say B register, then click exam register, exam res, then click, let's say B. You can see the contents of B here. It is 80. Okay. Now, in order to enter the opcodes, we need to go to given a memory location. Hence, we click on exam memory. Then 8000. Here we are interested in starting our program from 8000. Then click next. Then there is a value 3 is already there. But in our program, we start with our opcodes where 3E and 32 are the 2-byte values for the first instruction given in the program. I am entering 3E. Then first memory location is filled with the first byte of the first instruction. Then click next. Then we are entering 32. With this, the first opcodes